We'll lift it up like this.
Yeah.
Right? Where you're going to start. Your first heart operation was to help fix some things.
Some things.
But you were very poorly. So they left it open.
Yeah.
And that's when you had your ileostomy.
Yeah.
And then they closed it.
And
then you had another operation.
Was it this
were,
one?
Yep, you were 2.5. So they opened your back where your scar was.
Yeah.
And they fixed your heart.
And then they fixed the heart.
And then stapled you all back up again. I was at a friend's, I'd seen the midwife in the morning, and I just felt a pop. Never expected anything. I was only 28 weeks pregnant, so I went upstairs to go to the loo, and it was obvious my waters had broken. I phoned the hospital, and then it suddenly very quickly became all hands on deck, and Freya was born. I hadn't seen a baby that small ever in my life. We went to what became home, which was Skiboo in the RVI. Very quickly, Freya was diagnosed with a heart condition. So, you know, there was this baby, there was wires absolutely everywhere in this perspex box. My beautiful daughter fighting every day to stay alive, to be our daughter. And it didn't matter how many alarms went off, which pretty much went off every minute with Freya because our SATs were really low and she was quite blue. She was just the love of my life. Having a child with so many lines coming out of her and our alarms going off all the time is terrifying. There's no way of it not being terrifying. And then they'd say to her, do you want to hold her? Do I want to hold my child with all these lines coming out? Can I? I never thought that that would be possible the way they made it possible. Lee was brought in, there he would be, no top on, in the middle of Skiboo while the nurses were going, there's a man in my room with no top on. Having his time with his daughter, and it was priceless. There was just a sense of warmth and care and love and knowledge in that place that it put you at ease.
It took a while to realise exactly what Tiny Lives did because you were so engrossed in your child, and Tiny Lives worked in the background just to make your life that little bit easier. And it was simple things like a parking permit to be able to park your car. So you didn't have that expense and that worry that you were going to get a ticket. And so from an early stage, we were aware of what Tiny Lives did.
The nests that Freya was positioned in, because of the complications of what she had to have in terms of being constantly intubated, because of her respiratory, she would have physio, twice a day. And all of those things are funded through Tiny Lives. You just think the NHS funds everything, and of course the NHS can't fund everything. And it became so special, so grateful we are for those things that made such a difference.
From the outset, the support that we had through Special Care Baby Unit really made us understand that there wasn't anything we couldn't do in terms of Freya's future. So Freya's always understood, and from us, that she can do anything, and she'll put her mind to anything, and she'll put her mind to any challenge that's put in front of her. She thrives on it.
They're all your warrior wounds, aren't they?
Yeah.
Eh? Show how super strong you are.